Tigers tonight will counter on the mound with right-hander Steve Baker, the rookie, with a record of 1-0. And now for the play-by-play, here's colleague George Kell.
Thanks, Joe, and good evening, everyone. Here's the first pitch of the ball game, and it's a strike. LaFleur, Kemp, and Staub against the left-hander Jerry Garvin. This fella, as Joe pointed out, can be tough. Here's a liner to right field. This will be in for a hit. So LaFleur starts the ball game with a solid base hit to right field. Detroit, we're all even at 500, 31 wins, 31 losses. So we're starting a new year, Al.
Well, it's been a terrible month. I never would have believed, after the way the Tigers got off to such a great start, that they would just make the complete opposite turnaround, and they just have been struggling the last month of the season.
The one-strike pitch. He chops it towards second base. He'll make a play to first base. Kemp is out. LaFleur moves to second base. A runner at second. One out, and the batter will be Staub.
Picked off 22 base runners. Set an unofficial record. It was tied by Steve Carlton.
It's unbelievable. 22.
I think what really makes this move so good is that when he lifts his leg to go to home plate, he lifts it parallel to the pitch and rubber.
Same as today. There's a ground ball to second. Easy play for McKay. Staub bounces out. LaFleur moves to third base with two outs, and the batter will be Thompson.
Number 30, Jason Thompson.
Had to be guessing off-speed pitch.
There's a ground ball up the middle into center field. Just out of the reach of Gomez, who had shifted around. He was near the bag at second, but so the Tigers take a 1-0 lead on the two-out single by Thompson. And when Rodriguez, the batter, high fly ball to right. It's going to be an easy play for Hutton. He puts it away, and the inning is over. But the Tigers get a run on 2 hits, 7 errors, a man left. We go to the bottom of the first. Tigers won. The two-strike pitch. He struck him out. It was a change-up curveball, and Willie Upshaw strikes out. Stop. Moved to center field because they needed him more out there. Ground ball to third. Quick throw across the infield by Rodriguez. So there's 2 outs in the first inning, and the batter will be Roy Howell.
Imagine, he knows what he's doing up there.
Bouncing ball to short. Trammell across the infield. He got him. So the Blue Jays go out 1-2-3 in the first inning, nothing across, and the score at the end of 1. The Tigers won, and the Blue Jays nothing. Field before the ball game. It was autograph night, and they were getting the autograph of the Blue Jays. There's a pop-up. Third baseman Howell will put it away. So Mickey Stanley's out on a pop-up to the third baseman. All 3 and a no-strike count. And he walked him. That's the first walk of the ball game. Parrish at first base with 1 out. Jershey says it was LaFleur.
Well, that makes it final.
That's good enough for me. Fly ball center field. Baylor coming hard. Still coming. He's got it. Throw to first, and he's back in time. Well, Baylor gave Parrish a good decoy. Still a ball and 2 strikes to Lou Whitaker. Garvin delivers. Chopper towards second. Easy play for McKay, and the inning is over. No runs in the inning, no hits, no errors, a man left, and we go to the bottom of the second. The Tigers won, the Blue Jays nothing. Ball to short. Here's a ground ball to second. Whitaker on the edge of the outfield grass. If you can find the outfield grass out there on the artificial turf. He was in shallow right field anyway. Good live fastball. There's a liner into the corner in right. Stanley plays it on the first hop, and Mayberry is on with a base hit. That's the first Blue Jay hit and their first base runner. Chopper in front of the mound. Baker will have to go to first, and Mayberry goes down to second. Dave McKay.
The second baseman, number 39, Dave McKay.
Here's a chopper to third. Rodriguez, long throw, and he got him. So McKay bounces out, third to first. Baker gets out of a little jam. No runs on one hit, no errors, a man left. And at the end of two, the Tigers won, and the Blue Jays nothing. And the payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. LaFleur drills it through the middle into center field. Here's Kemp. He bounced out his first time up. Ground ball to second. This will be a double play. It was tailor-made. It was Al Clark. 2 outs, nobody on. We're in the third. Long drive down the right field line. Hutton back at the fence as far as he can go. He leaps and he's got it. Rusty Staub making a bid for a home run. Tommy Hutton going back as far as he can go. Alan Ashby waiting on the 2-0 pitch from Baker. And he takes a strike. Looks like he's throwing good tonight, Al. Oh, I tell you, the way the Red Sox are going right now, anybody that beats them has had a good night, a good week. Here's a long drive to right field, way back, and it's gone. Alan Ashby. He hit it a mile.
That's only his second home run of the year, George.
Well, you don't see that very often with Ashby. A moment in history here.
Hasn't walked anybody, but he's in danger, and he has now. Gomez at first base with nobody out. Tigers are looking for the bunt. There goes the runner. Boy, he had a big jump. Throw is into center field, but he won't go any farther. He stole second base on the pitcher, Steve Baker.
He was 0 for 5.
A bouncing ball up the middle. Trammell's going to have to hurry. He got him. Good play by Trammell. Ball took 2 big hops, one over the head of the pitcher and then one high in the air.
Before, he's probably their best ball player, and he can hit the ball any place. Good back control.
He bounces it to short, exactly where he wanted to hit it. Anywhere else, they would have made a play at the plate, but he hit it down to Trammell, and the run comes in. So the Blue Jays take a 2-1 lead here in the third inning.
Number 13, Roy Howell.
And the pitch to Howell. He walked him. That's the second walk given up this inning by Baker. Base with 2 outs, and the batter will be Rico Carty.
The designated hitter, number 21, Rico Carty.
He checks his swing and hits a ground ball. It's cut off by Rodriguez. He'll go to first, and Carty is out. But the damage is done. They get 2 runs on only 1 hit. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball, left field. Willie Upshaw is there. He'll make the grab. So Jason Thompson is out.
The third baseman, number 4, Aurelio Rodriguez.
Hard to believe that Garvin has not won since April 30th. Ground ball to third. Roy Howell across the infield. Good pickup by Mayberry. Mickey Stanley popped it up his first time up. He fouls this one away. It's going to be in the crowd. So it's a strike 2 count to Parrish. Well, a couple of home runs in the ball game. Alan Ashby has hit one for the Blue Jays. Mickey Stanley for the Tigers, and we got a 2-2 ball game. Oh, he got him. Fastball that caught the inside corner, and Parrish is called out on strikes. 1 run in the inning on the home run by Stanley. And at the end of 3.5 innings of play, the Tigers 2 and the Blue Jays 2. The next run in. Bouncing ball up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. Mayberry bounces it through the middle into center field.
The right fielder, number 14, Tommy Hutton.
We'll bring up Tommy Hutton, who bounced to the mound in the first. High fly ball into shallow right. Long way for Stanley. Boy, now they're taking charge out there. Whitaker was going to have a tough play. He was going back to get it, and Stanley just kept coming and called him off of it and made the play. Mickey hadn't called him off and made the play. He's such a pro and takes command. Ground ball to second. Could be a double play. Let's see if the kids turn it. They do. Whitaker to Trammell and back to first. No runs in the inning on one hit. We're going to look at it again. As you can see, Whitaker 2-1 lead, and then Stanley tied it up in the 4th inning with a home run. So we go to the 5th inning. Alan Trammell will lead it off, and moving into the mic, all set to bring you the play-by-play. Here's Joe Pellegrino.
The Yankees, and they'd sure like to come home with some wins in the column. Breaking ball hit to right field, and the right fielder waiting out there is Hutton, and he puts it away easily for the out. As George mentioned, the young kids have held up well throughout the slump. Another ground ball out to McKay. Another easy play, and Whitaker is down for the second time the same route. So to bring the top of the order, Ron LaFleur, who has done well tonight. He singled in the 1st inning and scored, and then singled again in the 3rd inning, but was wiped out in a double play ball by Steve Kemp. That's tonight, the Yankees and the Red Sox. There's a hot shot, one hopper out there to Gomez, a long throw over to first to Mayberry in time, and so the Tigers go quickly and quietly in the 5th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. And at the end of 4.5, the Tigers 2 and the Blue Jays 2. All right, George, Baker made a mistake to Ashby. He grooved that fastball, and Ashby parked it over the right field wall for his 2nd home run of the season. That was his 2nd of the year and only the 14th in his career. 2 hopper down to Jason, and Jason will take it by himself, and Ashby is out. It's a ball and 2 strikes from the right-hander Steve Baker, 21-year-old native of Eugene, Oregon. His family owns and publishes the Eugene Register Guard newspaper. Hop fly down the right field line. Stanley is right there playing Gomez perfectly, and he takes it in fair territory for the 2nd out.
And a 3-0 lead off Gullit.
They got to be dancing in the town square. A couple of hops out to Lou Whitaker. Should be no trouble in time, and Upshaw is retired, and the Blue Jays go down in order. 1, 2, 3 in the 5th. At the end of 5 full now, it's the Tigers 2 and Toronto 2. Whoops, hello there.
Bellevue Photo Camera Day is back. On Sunday, July 23rd, you'll be able to take your camera right down onto the playing field and photograph your favorite Blue Jay players and coaches before the game with the Oakland A's. Everyone with a camera will also receive a free roll of color film. And you'll also have a chance to win one of 75 great cameras to be given away during the game. That's Bellevue Photo Camera Day, Sunday, July 23rd.
Who's 447. There's a high fly to left center field. Baylor drifting back, still going back near the warning track, and over the shoulder he makes the catch as that ball continued to drift. Right field, about 355 feet or so. Took a little jump right in front of the barrier and caught it. Rusty 0 for 2 tonight. There's a ground ball hit out to McKay, playing deep. Gets it over to first in time, and he can afford that against Staub, who does not run that well. Took something off of that one, and Jason out in front of it misses for the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 5.5, Detroit 2 and Toronto 2.
The center fielder, number 1.
Well, the center fielder, Bob Baylor, steps in. He's the 2nd hitter in the order. Came in hitting at 250, but I think he's a better hitter than that. Last year, he led Toronto with a 310 average. Tigers 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors. And the Blue Jays 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors as we play here in the 6th inning. It's a pop-up, left side. Trammell calling all the way. And Allen puts it away. One down, and it'll bring up Roy Howell.
The one thing I would like to see Baker do is throw the ball inside a little bit more. It seems like the players are really looking for the ball out over the plate.
It's a dribbler over the mound. Tough play for Trammell. He got him. Great play by Alan Trammell. Just did get him on that quick flip. Here is the veteran Rico Carty. Rico, 37-year-old veteran from the Dominican Republic. Maybe some people forget that Rico led the National League in hitting back in 1960 or 70, I should say, with Atlanta. Batter wants to give himself some of the edge back. There's a hot shot between the infielders, line to left field as the veteran Carty waits on what he wants and gets it.
That he doesn't follow through as much as when he winds up off the stretch.
Fastball high and away, cannot get it in. So on 4 straight pitches, Mayberry walks, and Carty will move down to second base.
Bukoff is starting to loosen up.
There's a ground ball to Whitaker. Should have no problem over to Thompson in time, and so Baker gets out of it. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 2 left. And at the end of 6 full innings, it's the Tigers 2 and Toronto 2. Well, we'll go to the top of the 7th inning now. Billingham will pitch here tomorrow night. And once again for the play-by-play, here's George Kell.
Rodriguez, the batter, and he fouls it away. Here's the payoff pitch. High fly ball, hit the left. Baylor. Let's see who's going to make the play. Baylor will make it. Boy, the wind was carrying that ball. Baylor went back to the 375 mark to get it.
To Mickey Stanley about the slump the club has been going through and whether or not it is concentration, and Mickey tends to think it is.
On the first pitch, and then he got it on the second pitch and drilled it out of here. There's another long drive. If it's fair, it's out of here, and it is foul ball. It couldn't have been but inches foul.
Going to try to keep it out of the plate because Mickey's going to look for something he can really drive here.
It was outside and he walked him. Garvin has had but 2 strikeouts.
The catcher, number 13,
He got Parrish in the 4th and Thompson in the 6th inning. The 375 mark. Here's a fly ball into left center. This could drop in. Baylor's got it. Play by Baylor. Baylor made a whale of a play. Well, an outstanding play, and he's really helped Garvin. Garvin ready. Bouncing ball to short. Gomez picks it off, and the inning is over. No runs in the inning, no hits, no errors, a walk, a man left. We go to the bottom of the 7th, still tied at 2. Play tonight. And the pitch. He struck him out. Baker just pumped the fastball by him, and McKay strikes out.
I guess that's a pretty good reason.
There's a walk to Ashby. Ball here. There goes the runner. Go to second. Out. Boy, Parrish made a whale of a throw. Cerrone had a big lead. That's out number 2, and here's the payoff pitch. A line shot to right field. Boy, you could see Ewing just waiting on the fastball. Running for Sam Ewing. And the batter is Willie Upshaw. And the 1-1 pitch. Bouncing ball to the mound. Baker picks it off, flips him out. No runs in the inning, 1 hit. They had a walk, a man left. And at the end of 7, the Tigers 2 and the Blue Jays 2.
These have Rick Cerrone catching, Tim Johnson at shortstop. George.
Whitaker pops it up. John Mayberry coming in from first base will make the play on it. A bunt down the first baseline. Garvin will make the play by himself. Boy, that's the best bunt that LaFleur's ever placed. League contract. Ground ball to short. Tim Johnson flips the first, and he got him. So the Tigers go out. 1-2-3, nothing across. We go to the bottom of the 8th. We're tied at 2. Ball hitter looking for the fastball on every pitch. That's not a bad way to hit. There's a high fly ball into shallow left. Trammell back. He'll make the play.
The third baseman, number 13.
Roy's 0 for 2. He's had a walk tonight. He was out on an outstanding play by Trammell his last time up.
Now you almost hate to see this guy come up. He wore us out in the last series up here in Toronto back in April.
Well, he's really improved his batting average over the last 3 weeks of the season.
Here's a line shot right straight to Thompson. Roy Howell hit the ball hard. The 2-1 pitch to Carty. Ground ball to shortstop. Out in left field it is. Here's the throw, and he got him. Trammell was in left field when he fielded that one. Made the throw to first in time to get Carty. Pitch outside. Well, the big roar you heard. The scoreboard just went up with the announcement. Here's a line drive into the corner in right field. This ball will go to the fence. Staub is going to hold with a single. There's a line shot. One hop off the fence in right, and Staub holds with a single.
Thompson.
Here's Jason Thompson. He bunts right back to the mound. He goes to second base, and he got him. Aurelio is going to see nothing but that screwball or forkball now. There it is. He lines it to center field. Jason's going to hold at second. Boy, how big that bunt is. He pitched a great ball game. But with 2 runners aboard, only 1 out here in the 9th inning. He's going to his bullpen. He's got his ace. So Tom Murphy, number 45, is coming on. Well, there's a new pitcher coming into the game here in Toronto with a score tied at 2.
Here with 2-1 on him, he doesn't want to go 3-1, and here's a good pitch for Mickey to jump on.
A ball 2 and a strike 1 count to Stanley. He chops it to the mound. He goes to second with it, the relay to first, and he's not in time, and Mayberry made a good play. They're all legal, right. He went to third base first, came off the pitching rubber, then he could do anything he wanted to. Here's one that gets away from the catcher, and Thompson will come in to score. Well, we get a break.
That might be the happiest thing we've seen in a long time on these telecasts.
And the pitch. He struck him out. Parrish strikes out, but the Tigers get a run on 2 hits. There were no errors. A wild pitch in the inning. Milwaukee won, Baltimore nothing at the end of 3. McGregor against Travers. Ground ball to Rodriguez, who's in the shortstop position, and throws him out. And he does. Boy, he didn't come close. Miller ready. Fly ball left field. Kemp is there waiting. He's got it. There's 2 outs. The pitch to Cerrone is in the dirt. Parrish hustles it and holds the runner at first base. Here it is. He walked him. The 2-0 pitch. A line drive base hit. 1 run is in. We got a tie ball game. Allen is hitless tonight in 3 trips. Hits a high fly ball to left field. On the run is Willie Upshaw, and he has it right at the fence. Boy, Trammell hit it a long way. Here's one down the left field line. This could be extra bases. Whitaker on his way to second. He'll make it easily. So a double for Lou Whitaker. Batter.
Strike three.
Bouncing ball to short. Baylor over to first. So Whitaker moves to third with 2 outs, and it'll be up to Steve Kemp. Field is coming out. He wants to talk to Murphy on the spot. He's going to make a pitching change. He's going to bring a left-hander in right now.
Might be Willis.
He wants a left-hander to pitch to Kemp.
Has a shot right here of putting the Tigers back on top. We are tied 3-3 in the 10th inning. And again, the Tigers trying to snap that 7-game losing streak. Let's get one for us, George.
Mike Willis ready, and the pitch is a curve up high. Here's a fly ball to left. Velez is there. He'll make the play, and the inning is over. Kemp flies to left field. No runs on 1 hit. No errors, a man left. We go to the bottom of the 10th, still tied at 3. And the pitch. A line shot up the middle. Baylor gets a base hit to start the 10th inning. You see Rodriguez edging in. There goes the runner. He hits the ball into the air into center field. LaFleur has it. Baylor will have to go back to first base. They have the hit and run on. Here's Rico Carty. He's had 1 hit and 4 trips. Line drive to left. Baylor's going to hold at second base. All the Blue Jays have 2 runners aboard with 1 out. It's Mayberry, who's had 2 hits and 3 trips. Here's a pop fly. It's going to drop in. Trammell makes a whale of a play, and it's a double play. Trammell made a whale of a play on a pop fly. Oh, we take another look at that. Fly ball center field. Willie Upshaw is there. He has it. 1 out. And the 3-1 pitch. He walked him. Thompson gets a walk here in the 11th inning.
The third baseman, number 4, Aurelio Rodriguez.
Left center. Here's a ground ball to third. Boy, he hit it hard. Got away from the second baseman. Come on. Now, they could call interference there. They could call interference. Let's wait and see. So we'll have 2 on, and the batter is Stanley. It'll be an error charged against McKay. 1 out. Slow bounding ball to shortstop. They'll go to second for 1 out. No relay.
The catcher, number 13,
He'll be facing Mike Willis for the first time. He struck out in the 9th inning against Tom Murphy. Mike ready. And the pitch. Fly ball to left. Velez is there, and the inning is over. No runs in the inning, no hits, an error, a walk, 2 men left. We go to the bottom of the 11th, still tied at Alan Trammell in the 10th inning. Kept this game from being in the books right now. Here's a fly to right. Stanley coming over. He's there and makes the catch. So Doug Auld is out. 1 away, and the batter will be Dave McKay. John Hiller delivers. Struck him out. He blew a fastball by him, and McKay strikes out. 3-7-0 for the Tigers, 3-8-1 for the Blue Jays. There's a pop fly that Trammell says he'll handle. He does, in foul ground. So Hiller gets them out 1, 2, 3 in the 11th. Nothing across, and we go to the 12th, tied at 3 runs, 3-0. They're playing in the 7th inning. Fly ball to center field. On the go, Upshaw. He's there, makes the catch. Lou had a double his last time up. Hits it on the ground hard to second. 2 up and 2 down, and Ron LaFleur will be the batter. Mike Willis delivers. Bouncer to third. Roy Howell across the infield. He got him. 1, 2, 3. The Tigers go out in the 12th. We go to the bottom of the 12th, still tied at 3. Bounces it to first. Big Sam has it. John has it. Mayberry. So Kemp is out unassisted. And the pitch. Fly ball hit deep. Left center field on the go. Upshaw. This one is off the fence. Wackenfuss on his way to second with a double. Well, that ball landed about 2-3 foot from the top of the fence. Here's a base hit into right center field. All the way to the fence. Wackenfuss is going to score.
Just barely.
Barely.
He held up to see whether he's going to cut it off.
There's a chopper down the third baseline. Throw to first, and they got him. Boy, a good play by Rick Cerrone. That's a big insurance run at third base. Willis ready. Oh, he struck him out. Nicky knew it. He watched it sail by. We got a run in the inning on 2 base hits. There were no errors, a man left. We go to the bottom of the 13th, the Tigers 4 and the Blue Jays 3. John Hiller pitching to Hal, who hits it right back to the mound. 1 hop to Hiller and is 1 out.
They're 1 close now.
He struck him out. Boy, Hiller just burned that one by him. Rico was not looking for the fastball.
The first baseman, number 10, John Mayberry.
Roy Howell has bounced to the mound. Carty has struck out, and the batter is Mayberry with 2 outs and nobody on. Tigers lead by a run. 2 outs with nobody on in the 13th inning. The Tigers lead by a run. Hiller gets ready. High pop fly. Should be the ball game. Stanley's there. Whitaker's there. Stanley's going to catch it. Mayberry pops it up into shallow right. Nothing across in the 9th inning for the Blue Jays. Final score of the ball game, the Tigers 4 and the Blue Jays 3.